Hey, this is Monica back with food tips number 3. My favorite thing that I've been doing right now, which I think I said in the last one, is the mashed cauliflower, except I've kind of modified it a little bit. I saute onions with garlic, and then I get my prepared already mashed cauliflower, put it on the pan, warm it up, and I add the grilled chicken or anything with a little bit of the Mrs. Dash seasoning, and it seems like a big white mush mess, but it's actually like phenomenal. I literally been living off these mashed cauliflower because it gives you so much for those 8 ounces because it seems it would be quite heavy, but when you mash them, it's just the illusion anyways. So yeah, those mashed cauliflowers, I'm going to stress again, I know people don't like cauliflower that much, but it actually is delicious. I add a lot of garlic in it, so that really works out for me. I figured out how to do a really good chili. You can do it vegetarian or you can do it with meat. I do it with meat and make about 3 portions and freeze it so you can have it in your once a week or whatever. Essentially, it's, of course, that lean ground beef, or I've tried to use pork. I don't think we're really allowed to use ground pork. I try to get the leanest one. I just tried it once just for fun. But anyway, ground beef and lots of celery, lots of onions, half a can of kidney beans. What else is in there? And just tomato sauce and tomato paste. Of course, the allotted amount. So, people who are on the diet and have the books, you can make the allotted amount for 3 portions. And it's actually very good. I found it really hearty, filling. It was really good. And then I, with the 1 piece of bread that I'm allowed to have, or those 2 for those slim breads, I made like a homemade garlic butter, kind of, with the basil spray. So I'm kind of trying to be creative, make something so it's tastes better, more like that garlic bread with the chili. So that's really good. And then the La Tortilla Factory, those big tortillas, I showed you those little ones before, but the big ones I made like a pizza. So I got the tomato paste, and I'm allowed to have added a bit of water, and made a sauce. And then I got like my allotted amount of ham and some cheese. I don't use processed cheese, the one that you say in the book, because I think it's really bad for you. I use about 1/3 of regular cheese, which I don't think makes any difference. It hasn't for me. So I'd rather have good cheese and a little bit of it than that really crappy cheese, those 5 plastic slices. So that's what I do. In the morning, because I know breakfast is a big problem for me. I don't know if it's like, rushing for other people as well. So what I do is I get a little container about this big, glass casserole dish. I make like quiche, or what you call it, like an omelet inside of this casserole. So I put like tomatoes, red peppers, mushrooms, onions, garlic, and then I get it all together with the egg whites and beat it around. And if you also want to use your allotted milk for the day, because you're not, people who have coffee put that 1 tablespoon of milk. Well, I put it inside because I don't drink coffee, so I put my tablespoon of milk inside the egg mix to make it a little more fluffy. Bake it, put a touch of cheese on top, just a little bit if you want it, if you need it. No salt needed, no anything, because the flavor enough in the vegetables. And if you put ham in it, with your allotted ham for the week, it's really good. So then I just, split it into 2, because I make 2 portions, so it's for Monday or Tuesday. Have it for 2 days, do it again. It's actually really good. It's better than having like cold egg whites, and it doesn't really fill you up. So I find that really works. And I also found, to modify that little casserole, I've also added those tofu noodles. I've strained them, drained them. I find the only way to eat those tofu noodles for myself is to bake them, because it bakes the water out of it. Because if anyone who uses them, they're so watery, it's kind of gross in a way. So I bake it out of it, basically. So I've added those noodles into that egg casserole. It's really good. It actually fills me up in the morning at work, so I'm really happy with it. And my final thing that I've been eating quite a bit is a typical lunch for kids. Pureed tomato soup, homemade, with a side of grilled cheese, because we can have 1 slice of bread and the cheese allotted that I have in the week. So I make a little grilled cheese. Sometimes I put ham in it if I wanted to really mix it up with what I'm allowed to have in the week. And I also make the tomato soup from the Hunt's diced tomatoes, which we're allowed to have. I just boil them, put them in a food processor, add fresh basil, and it's really good. So those are my new tricks of the trade. If anyone has any suggestions of some more stuff, I'm always willing to, you know, learn more and play with the menus and play with the ingredients, because, you know, they're updating as well. So make sure that you're updated on the site if you still have access to it. If not, I can kind of help you out with that, because I do. So hope that helps, and try it out, especially that grilled cheese and tomato soup's really, really good. And that pizza was actually really delicious. So anyway, hope you guys are all doing great, and happy dieting.